Hey everyone, it is Dustin with TechMD. I have been trying to get this phone fixed. Or excuse me, I've been trying to get this phone filmed. I've fixed probably like 10 of these and I just haven't had a chance because I've been so blasted busy repairing devices. So I actually managed my way into a garage today because someone inside can get sick very easily. So right now I'm just adjusting the heat on my hot pad here. Come on. So today we're going to be using a hot pad, but you can use a heat gun if you'd like, but I recommend these. You can purchase these on Injured Gadget's website down below in the link description. Anything you do purchase from us, it actually helps us directly, me personally, and make sure you buy the parts as well. You'll know you'll get original, you're gonna be good quality, you get the 1-year warranty with them. So you're gonna need a screen obviously, and you're gonna need T7000 and iseasmo tool, iFlex tool, and I think you need a T3, T4, something like that. I need to double check. So what we're gonna do here is wait for the phone to warm up so we can easily separate it. Once you hit that 120 degrees Celsius here, then you're good to go. I'd say once it gets that hot to the touch moment. And if you start scrubbing on your, try to separate your screen and it's giving you issues, then I'd recommend just heating it up a little bit more. So what's going on with my iPad? Oh, that's what's going on. The plastic is warping up. That's okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, why is it moving up?
Yeah, that's totally fine. That's good.
So we got I'm working on like a card table and I was like, do you want me to put heat on the card table? So we got this plastic cutting board, it's all warping up because it's so hot. So once it gets nice and warm and hot to the touch, you can pull it out. You can use some hot gloves or you can just handle the heat like I do. Or a glove or towel, whatever. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start recording. All right, we use our iPlastix tool here to get in between that plastic frame and the glass. Now, speaking of glass, a lot of you always ask me, why can't we just do glass only? Do you have $5,000 in equipment? No. Well, why do they sell it? Well, they want to scam you and they know that majority of people are not going to send it back. So that's why. Don't even bother trying to do glass only. It's just not really worth it. No one I know of actually does glass repair on Pixels. And so it's just best to buy the screen and do it yourself, just like we're doing here. It's the whole point of this video. My tool is bent. I need a new one. I just did an iPhone 12 video and totally bent it because that is an awful frame to remove, or the screen to remove the frame. It's okay, you can always buy new tools, but expect to possibly bend your tools from time to time. So I'm just using some twisting action here. And pops right out. It's pretty easy. This is like one of the easiest screens to replace and can be done by almost anybody with the right tools, in my opinion. If you're good with puzzles, that kind of stuff, good with your hands, of course, that's all great. You know what, I think we're gonna take some tweezers out here. I can barely see in this garage, but we are trying to pop this out here. Oh, there it is. So it pulls up like this and then pulls out. Okay, then we can just pop it out with our finger, or you can use a plastic tool as well. It comes off pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Okay, so the next part is that we're going to definitely scrape some of this glue out, or glass out, excuse me. You want every piece of glass removed out of your phone. If you leave any pieces of glass and you put a brand new flat piece of glass on there, what's gonna happen? You're gonna break that screen. So make sure that you're very detailed oriented on this, and since I can't see, I'm gonna have to use a flashlight here to make sure. Now I know it blinds it out on the camera here, but what I'm doing here is just basically just scrubbing off the old adhesive here. But in my lighting situation in this garage here, it's not the greatest, so I have to use a camera light to make sure that it is cleaned off properly. And sorry if the camera's shaking at all, the table is a very loosey-goosey table, so I apologize for that. But just be very detailed oriented here. That's the most important key factor. If you're detailed oriented, you're not gonna have any problems. So if you put this screen on and glue it on, and you don't test it before gluing it on, well, what could happen is you're gonna have a bad time, because when you remove it and you crack it off, that would be a very bad thing. So important is to make sure you test it before gluing it down. Unless you can remove the screen without cracking it, which I'm capable of doing that because I do warranty these devices for a year. I like to only use original parts when fixing phones as much as possible. It's not always possible, but as much as possible. All right, so now that I got that taken care of, I'm just going to analyze the frame here and just make sure that it's clear of all debris. Little loose pieces of glue is not a big issue. And if you notice the earpiece is really dirty, you can clean that out with some tweezers. I just noticed a piece of glass right here that shined off my light, and just popping it out and making sure that's not on the frame anymore. Just check your frame everywhere, looking for that piece of glass that's going to make your life miserable. If you can't see very well, then get a kid or something that has great eyesight. Use your phone as a close-up tool as well if you need to. So right now I'm just digging out any of the dirt and crap that got in there. Yeah, and then just blew out some. You can use a canned air as well. So this is our stupid, ridiculous, tiny ear mesh. I won't name names, but a major corporation totally forgot this on another guy's Pixel 5a yesterday. I did another one out here in Eagle Mountain. That's where I'm at right now, is Eagle Mountain, Utah. Google it. Okay, so what we're doing is just trying to line this up the correct direction. Sometimes the ear mesh is full of dirt too. You can clean that too if you need to, but this seems pretty clean. Wow. Wants to move with my finger as soon as I move it away. There we go. Now I'm going to put down some T7000. This is after you've tested it, so plug it in and test the new screen. Okay? If you're confident that it's good or you connected it right, then go for it. I'm confident my screens are good, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm also confident that I can remove this screen if it's glued down without breaking it to return it if I need to. Not very many people can do that. Yeah, it looks like my glue tube connected that earpiece. Just running the T7000 along the way. Once again, you can purchase this on the link in the description. All these tools. They're out of stock. you'll have to find somewhere else, but most of the time they keep in stock pretty good. You go to TechMD's website, you're not going to find any of these parts. They don't sell parts on TechMD. I have people call me all the time asking, where's my parts on my website? And I'm like, you're on the wrong website, man. Look for the Injured Gadgets link. Make sure you click on it too, because, like, once again, I told you I do affiliate marketing with that. Well, I haven't said that exactly, but I make money when you guys click on that and buy something for it. It helps support this channel. So if you don't want to support me, then don't do it that way. But if you do, which would be nice of you, do that. I don't care about the views. I don't care how long you watch it. And frankly, I really want to make these videos as short as possible. Very soon we're going to make some more highly edited videos for the pro repair shops who know how to do repairs, but they're just looking for a quick view of how to do that. That's going to be coming in the future. For now, we got these long detailed videos for any amateur to work on the device. And I know you guys appreciate it because I always get great comments from you guys. So yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, comment down below. I always try to respond as much as I can to you guys. But when you're looking for parts, come on guys, use your brain. Okay, so I just twist the cable, as you can see, to angle it correctly. And then I'm just going to feel for it. It's hard to explain. I'm going to feel that connection. This is the hardest part. And you feel it click in. But you don't want to put like crazy amount of pressure where you're breaking the connector either, or your connector on your phone. That would be very bad. You'll definitely have a bad time if you do that. Okay, so the arrow goes in this direction here. And you hear that click in. So that and the ear mesh was missing from a major corporation here in Utah that does repairs. I couldn't believe seeing that kind of quality, and they claim to be Google official repairs. So just because they're official does not mean they're good work. They've only been open in business here in Utah for a little bit. Your best bet is always to go to the pros who know what they're doing. So look for somebody who's been open a long time, have good reviews, and if they break your phone or something goes wrong, that they would be able to take care of it. Of course, you can always send your phone in to me if you want to get it fixed by me. I've been fixing phones for 18 years. You can call us up and I'll tell you the price and you can ship it in. Okay, so now that once you got it down, you can put a little bit of heat to help seal that down. I put it on for like 30 seconds. And what that does is kind of activates the glue, and then you press it down. So what that glue is this water sealant. Do I know if this phone's waterproof or water resistant? Nope, no clue. I do know that you lose most of your water resistance after a year, and that's a little bit hot, so it's burning my fingers, so I'm just moving it around. That's one thing. And I do know that the water sealant is really good at what it's doing, but still I've seen people ruin their phones with water, even brand new phones. So just don't put it in the pool unless it's an accident. If you do ever get your phone wet, make sure you contact a professional to get it cleaned immediately, because you want to make sure that they can get your phone up and running, because you can short it and stuff like that. Don't put it in rice and do that, because you just leave minerals all over the board. Unless you don't care about your phone and you're just looking for an easy repair. Okay, so after you press that down for about 30 seconds and warmed it up a little bit, you can turn off your hot pad and turn on your screen and make sure it's working good. There for Contact MD. Can you please hold for a minute? Thanks. Okay, now that we got the screen up and running, just check their brightness here. Where is the brightness? Oh, there it is. All right. Okay, that was the music that was turning up and down. Or I just moved your podcast or something. I don't know what happened. So, just making sure your apps work here. Okay, and then you can also go to your keyboard and just make sure that works. You should be doing this all before gluing it down. Like I said, it's always critical. Just make sure everything works. If it's original, everything should work, but you should still test it, okay? Then make sure you be really careful not getting any glue up there, and you can call and make a phone call and make sure there's no glue up there as well. But that's it, guys. I really don't have much more. If you've damaged your plastic frame, I don't know where you can get any more at the moment, but this is the Google Pixel 4a 5G. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and more detailed videos coming soon. Thanks.
Thank you.